Well, what is this I see before my eyes? Chrissy has his own gameplay of him playing Gears of War Judgment? Black magic or foul play? Okay, I won't ever do that again. Hello and welcome guys to a Gears of War Judgment gameplay commentary today. So first off, why or how am I playing this on the date of recording, which is the 13th of March? Yeah, it's March. Yeah, so how am I playing this? Well, I really don't want to go too far into it, but somehow the early access got leaked and I chose to take advantage of said leak because I just, like, to me, I see it as a demo. It's just a demo. Everybody's gonna be getting it soon. It's only gonna be a few days long. It's not like the full game. So I have no moral compass pointing the other way, saying, "Oh, you shouldn't be doing this. You shouldn't be downloading this." Nah, to me, it's just a demo. I'm not going to actually tell you guys how you can get it or where to go or, you know, what you have to do to put it on your Xbox and things like that. But you can do that if you really want to. I'm not sure what Microsoft have planned, but the main reason I don't want to be telling people how to do it is because I don't want to be locked up in Microsoft's evil dungeon of Bill Gatesy evil and things. So, yeah, let's get into this, shall we? I just wanted to give a few opinions and things on what I've played so far. This is literally like my second match, so I'm really new to this whole idea. And it was just kind of all a bit overwhelming to me at the start. I was like, oh, I have all this, and I can play as this guy, and oh, that guy has a grenade launcher, and oh, I have to blow up shit, and oh, oh no, and things like that. So yeah, yeah, I just came in. It's my second match, and I was a bit overwhelmed. So I was trying everything I could, but I've played it for about 3-ish hours now. And I've got a pretty good idea of what I can expect from the Overrun mode, at least in the full version. But in this version of the demo, I don't know if this is like some leaked pre-demo, but there was only one map. You had, as far as I could see, you had access to all characters that are played in Overrun on both COG and Locust, and that was it. You could play to your heart's content. You played in quick match. There was no ranked match available. I assume that's just because it's the demo, but yeah, that is what you are given, and that is what I think you guys can expect when the demo actually drops in a few days for Americans and in about a week or so for the Europeans. So what have I come across? What have I seen? Well, I just want to get past a few little kind of things that stood out to me that aren't necessarily directly affecting Overrun, but give me some ideas about the multiplayer as it is. So there was just this one major thing, and this is for all people who love to use their Nasher, who want to know a little bit more. So back in 2006-ish, when Gears of War 1 came out, you had the Nasher, and no matter whether you hip fired or you hard aimed, it gave out the same spread of shot all the time. And in Gears of War 2 they changed that, so hard aiming would concentrate the shot more and you'd be more effective, it would do more damage, or it would most likely do more damage if you hard aimed the shot and hit someone with that, as opposed to hip firing. And they kept that for Gears of War 3, and it's really changed the gameplay up a lot. But as far as I can tell, in Gears of War Judgment, hip firing has the exact same spread as hard aiming. I've tested this out in this Overrun mode. I'm not sure if that is just for Overrun mode, but I've tested it out. Yeah, I've tested it out on both COG and Locust, and it seems like just a feature to the gun, you know? It seems like they might change health and things like that for Overrun mode, but the gun, it seems like it'd stay the same, so it seems like a pretty safe bet to say that is how the Nasher will be in Gears of War Judgment, so that's a massive thing for me. But that will most likely make me change my playstyle to get better at Judgment, as opposed to just staying where I am and trying to try the things I do on Gears of War 3 for Gears of War Judgment. I can say that the movement is really slick, really good. I haven't gotten caught on any walls, but then again, you don't tend to go around wall bouncing that much on Overrun. Now, so let's talk about Overrun itself. First few things that struck me as I go into this: the Nasher is really weak in Overrun. Not because the Nasher is necessarily weak. I could tell that both the COG characters and the Locust characters were stronger than a standard multiplayer character, because I have seen some multiplayer gameplay. Personally, myself, you can walk up to someone on multiplayer and one-bomb them with the Nasher. In Overrun, it is almost impossible to one-bomb almost any standard character in Overrun. It's like you cannot one-bomb any of the COG, and you cannot one-bomb like 6 out of the 8 characters on the Locust either. So I think you can one-bomb the Ticker and the Wretch, but that's it. So as you go into it, don't be all like, oh yeah, I've got my Nasher, I'm going to run straight up, I'm going to dominate shit, because it doesn't work so well. The Nasher, it isn't as powerful as you might expect for a Gears game, but that is just the Overrun mode. So please, when you go into this, please don't run at people trying to get one-bombs. And another thing is, the Locust Grenadier has more health than the COG characters. So if you are an engineer with your Nasher and you're just like, you know what, I'm going to have a little bit of a Nasher duel with this guy, we both got Nashers, there's no one else interfering, I'll probably win. You probably won't. Just because the Locust Grenadier has more health than you if you're playing an engineer, or any character, I think, on the COG side. So that's another thing to look out for when you go into the game. As for the Locust other characters, I personally enjoyed the most playing the Rager, because that sniper, it's so satisfying, because I think it's one of the few weapons where you can just headshot people, one shot, kill a character, next character, kill them. But also, when you go into rage mode, you one-hit everything, and you move so fast. You're just running around there like Usain Bolt, slapping people across the map. But yeah, it's so fun to play a Rager, so I would definitely say go for that when you go into the game. Don't play a Corpser, they're just really awful. You can see in the later end of this gameplay, it's just really hard to play a Corpser. They just don't do what you want them to do, and the Mauler just seems to be the end game. I think that's on the screen right now. You can see me using the Mauler, and it's such the end game Locust. It's just so good at everything it can do. But yeah, there's almost nothing that can take down a Mauler, because if you get close with a powerful weapon like the Nasher or the Sawn-Off, he just destroys you. If you back off, you can't hit him really, because he's got a shield. So yeah, the Mauler is pretty much end game. As for the COG characters, I don't really have any preference as of now. All of them have great things about them. The Engineer's turret is ridiculous. Like, if that turret goes up, you keep your head down and you do not move. It kills almost any character in like 5 seconds or less. For like lower end characters like the Grenadier, the Wretch, and the Ticker, it's almost instant death. It goes up for something like 8 seconds, I think someone mentioned, but yeah, it is just raining death. But if you have something like a Mauler, you can move up on it, you can just blow it up, and you'll be done with it. And then, for other COG characters, they are pretty self-explanatory. They're COG, they don't do much, they don't do anything really special. For the Locust characters, just to go back over this, the Grenadier, I just want to quickly mention, Man, those nades are so annoying. Like, I don't know what the difference is between those and Gears of War 3 nades, but they're just so powerful in Overrun at least. Like the Grenadiers, we were playing one match against a team of, I think it was about 4 people, and they were just running Grenadiers after Grenadiers, and there was like 5 of them just kind of charging at us, spamming nades so you couldn't get away, you know, because it's its ability, so it recharges, they can throw them every few seconds or so. So yeah, it can be annoying to come up against Grenadier. As for tactics, I really enjoy this game mode for tactics. I can't really see it going competitive with the restraints it has on it. I can really see what people like Arctic meant when they said it is meant for a 5v5. That's just what it is. It is so good on 5v5, but I can tell it would be awful if it was 4v4. Excuse me, if it was 4v4. Yeah, but tactics. Early on in the Locust side, it's really good to just spam things like tickers and wretches, because wretches can just jump past all of the what's it called, fences and crap, and they can just get up, and if they get given like 3 or 4 seconds, they can do a quarter of the damage to those little places that the cog have to defend, like the E-holes and the generator. But yeah, I mean, there's so much I could mention, there's so much I could go through. I just want to tell you guys all about it, but the gameplay's coming to a close. I don't want to overwhelm you, I want to give you your own chances to experience this. So for now, this is just all I will be saying about it. I have the second half of the gameplay ready to use, but like I said, for now guys, thank you for watching, and goodbye.